This is the Happily Living podcast, where we discuss how to better ourselves by developing routines that set us up for a better existence, uncovering deeper connections with nature, and growing awareness, leaving you with a new relationship between you and the world. Let's get into it. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Gabrielle Brown, and this is the Happily Living podcast. I bring to you the new season, Love Your Mother, and I am so thrilled to get this started. I have been working on this podcast development for quite some time now. Granted, in May, I didn't even know I was going to have a podcast, but a couple months is some deep work, let me tell you. So let's get this started. I love this mental health era that we're in. The figuring out the importance of what is in our food, looking at the ingredients and being there for our bodies. And I'm just so here for it. I love it. I used to think that, I should have been born in like the era, kind of like Bridgerton. I used to think that was my era, and then I realized, one, corsets suck, and two, I am so vibey with this mental health, being there for yourself, becoming the best versions of ourselves era. That is, I am exactly where I need to be. So, to everyone that feels the same way, I am so excited that we are on the same page. To everyone that has their own versions, I am so excited to welcome you regardless. This podcast is an outlet that I haven't seen on any platforms before, and I'm so excited for that. There is a big movement in mental health and becoming the best versions of ourselves, and I said that quite a bit, just starting already, but the thing is, that's just one part. The second part is becoming aware of how our environment, how this beautiful planet that we live on, has a pivotal role in our overall health and wellness. And people can't be expected to know that without being formed. Like common sense, which I hate that term because everyone's common sense is different. It varies. But we can't be expected to know things without being told them. So, this podcast is becoming aware of the things you didn't know. Welcome. So first, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a background about myself. I will briefly give you guys a little bit of what's been going on with myself recently and how I got here. So, hi guys. I just recently turned 23 last month on August 25th. I love birthdays. I'm a big fan of holidays and birthdays, and while they're not great for the environment, I'm human, okay? I'm still learning. I'm still trying to live my life while being eco and sustainable in ways that don't make me stressed out, and I want to bring that to you guys as well. But birthdays, let's talk about birthdays. Getting older does not scare me. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I'm 40. I hate my birthday. No, girl. We're here to celebrate birthdays, right? Right. Like if you're 40 and you feel uncomfortable with where you're at, that's tough. Wow, that was really raw. Okay. I'm saying that every year that comes and goes, not everyone loves their birthday, but me, I love birthdays. I love celebrating. I love life. I just love love. Honestly, you'll hear me say that. I love love. And I love birthdays. I love getting to celebrate people individually, And I also really love holidays. Halloween can be kind of controversial with candy companies and plastic production, but also regardless, Halloween is my favorite. And I know I'm a Christian, so I celebrate Christmas. And Christmas is just a given that it's like number one. But then I love Halloween. I grew up in a family that celebrated holidays, decorating out decorating, excuse me. Wow. You'll also come to learn that sometimes I don't speak words. I don't know what that is. I don't have any problems, but it's been going on pretty much my whole life, so I'm just so used to it, and hopefully you guys will just get into it, I guess, too. But anyways, holidays. So Halloween. I love Halloween. I grew up, my mom would always decorate the house so much so that like you could just feel it. You walk in and it's just Halloween. It's just fall. It's happy spooky. It's not gory. It's comforting. And we'd put on all the different Disney Halloween movies. We'd put on The Nightmare Before Christmas, which Tim Burton also shares my birthday. Then you got Halloween Town, Hocus Pocus, all that good stuff. And I love it so much. The crisp fall air, I just love it. So I'm very excited for Halloween to come up as well. But yes, I love holidays. I love nature. Recently, in the past year and a half too, I've become a big granola girl. And I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe because I'm becoming more and more aware of my environment and what it has to offer and how it's an outlet for my happiness and finding peace and just everything is calm and serene. Another thing about myself, I have dealt with stress and anxiety and depression for a long time. Now, I have found outlets and routines and ways that help me deal with those. While people have depression, it can go away, but it doesn't mean they don't have it. And that's really difficult because it's a sensitive topic, and I'm not going to go into it, but I have been great for 2 years now, and I'm so blessed to say that. And I want to say a part of it is becoming more in tune with my environment, becoming more in tune with nature. And that is also a reason why I want to bring this podcast to you guys. Find so much peace in my head when I'm outside. It's almost like just all the voices, and not necessarily voices as in like a creepy way, but just like you're constantly thinking about something at some point, or what I need to do in the future, or what I need to do now, or feeling guilty about something that I haven't done that I've been wanting to do, or whatever else it is, just like random thoughts that just like can't let you just take a breath, and just enjoy the moment and just be relaxed. And it gets overwhelming at times for me. Like I get so boggled up in everything, and I just need to breathe, and it's hard when it's in your head. It's not like you can just turn off the TV and walk away, but going outside provides me that kind of outlet of quote unquote turning off the TV and walking away. And by sharing that with you guys, I feel like it may not help some of you. You may not like outdoors. That's okay. But others may. Others may have this routine of waking up and turning on the TV right away and watching the news while you're getting ready, quote unquote, my mama. I don't love that for her. I know that the news can sometimes be really stressful. They basically form a play out of fear-driven ideas and stories that keep you wanting to stay in the know, so that way you're aware of your surroundings and you don't feel like you're out of control in a sense. But the issue with that is it creates an underlying anxiety level inside you subconsciously, like you just have anxiety there. And it starts your day with negative energy, negative frequency, and you just carry that on throughout the day. And it's tough. It's tough to see my mom go through that. It's tough to see other people go through that when there is not even like a segment. I feel like, personally, in my unprofessional opinion, I feel like there should be a segment on every news channel about how to stay aware of conservation efforts at home, like what we can do at home to take care of our planet, take care of our backyard, and kind of like help during the situation that we're going through right now with climate change and bigger corporations. But they don't even have that. A lot of the times it's someone got mugged, killing, weather problems, whatever else. Of course, on top of like the daily weather, like they provide that, or like politics. I'm not a big fan of politics. I don't feel like I have to watch the news to be in the know. I personally feel like whatever I am meant to know will somehow find me. And it does every single time, whether it's through my parents, whether it's through social media. I follow a couple of Instagram pages where I absolutely love them. They are talking about like environmental impacts, things that are going on that we need to be aware of. We need to be more educated on things that, are societally wrong. So things that we could say that may be taken inappropriately. And side note, I know that some people feel that we are getting a little bit more sensitive as a global society over the years, but I've also learned that it's more of just being aware of others and how they've always been feeling. It's not just, oh, now everyone's being sensitive. Like, they've always, whoever it is about, they've always been feeling like this. Always. It's just now being addressed because they finally have the confidence and the support to make it publicly known. But besides that side note, back to the news, I just feel like it's not a good way to start your day. And starting your day, even if it's not with the news, starting your day with TV provides a outlet that doesn't require you to entertain yourself. You lose a little bit of yourself and motivation to do anything every time you watch TV. And so starting your day with a glass of water and hydrating yourself because you haven't drank any water for 8 hours, and brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting that done before the beginning of the day. And these are all like routine things that I do. You don't have to do it, obviously. But, and then going to work out. I used to hate working out. Hate it with a passion. My boyfriend finally, I don't know how he did it. He put up with my sass. But he finally got me to go work out with him. And then it just became a thing. And I'm not a big cardio person. I played soccer for a long time, which is cardio driven, but I would never do track. I refused to do track in high school. Hated it. To all those people that do track, you are quite a person, let me tell you. The motivation, unmatched. I played soccer because I was competitive and it was going after a ball. And you like had something to run after, and it wasn't just pushing yourself. It's just another mentality thing that you do. It's a whole other level when you do like cardio driven workouts or track or something. And I applaud each and every one of you that do that. That is not me, but I do workouts with the Alive app. It's by Whitney Simmons. It's more gym based. So I do like weights and everything. I've really been trying to like build more muscle in my legs and kind of not be so skinty minty, if you know what I mean, without trying to focus too much on body image. But I've over time learned to really enjoy it and like no longer focus on legs, although I love leg day. I focus on how it makes me feel afterwards. So I like to get up and go do that. And again, getting up before 2 years ago, I would have not done any of this, not worked out. I would have been turning on the TV right away if I could. I didn't read. What else did I not do? Oh, that's what it is. I did not wake up early. I was not a morning person at all. Let me just tell you, you wake me up in the morning and I was grumpy. I had attitude out the ass. I didn't want to be touched, looked at, breathed on, and my mom can verify that. My dad can definitely verify that. My boyfriend can definitely verify that. I am now a morning person. I love it. I love how much you can get done right away when you start at 6:30, 7 a.m. and then you can take a afternoon nap. It's actually really nice. But yeah, so my point is that it's tough. Life is tough. Dealing with motivation and having the mindset to make a change in routine is tough. Finding ways to help your mental health is tough. But this podcast is meant to provide an outlet that can change your mindset and your ways of thinking and hopefully provide you more knowledge into what our environment provides for us mentally, physically, overall health in your inner body, your energy, everything. And I couldn't be more excited to be on this journey with you guys because just as much as you guys are listening to this, it's also providing me an outlet to share things that I'm really passionate about. And it doesn't have to be in a situation where it's unsolicited advice to my boyfriend or friends, where they know me as environmental girl. But I hope this brought a smile to your face, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will see you guys every Thursday. We'll be dropping new episodes every Thursday. I will be having guests on this show in the near future. And yeah, I want to thank you all for the love and support that I already have. I'm so grateful for that. And follow me on Instagram at Gabrielle.Brown, GABRIELLE.Brown. If you have any questions or comments and you would like to reach me, email me at thehappilylivingpodcast@gmail.com. I also would love it if you would review and tell me your thoughts about the first episode. Don't forget to turn on your notifications and like and subscribe.